Good morning, class. Today we are going to revise the chapter, the sentence once again. Once I have taught this chapter, and today we shall start revising of the chapter sentence once again. You know, I have told you the definition of sentence, that a group of words that has a subject and a predicate that conveys complete sense is called sentence. You can say this definition also. A set of words that has meaning, that has a complete sense, that conveys complete sense is called sentence also. Here, chapter sentence. First, I shall tell you the definition of sentence. A group of words having a subject and a predicate conveys complete sense or thought is called sentence. This is the definition of sentence. Means sentence is a group of words that indicate something meaningful sentence, that meaningful thought, idea. Suppose that I play cricket. You know, I play cricket conveys a thought that I am playing cricket, that I play cricket, मैं cricket खेलता हूँ. You know, this is a sentence because it conveys a thought or idea about the group of the word. Suppose that if I write play, a game, this, you know, this seems something odd. Yes, it is odd. And it does not convey complete sense. It does not convey the correct idea. So it is not sentence. A sentence always convey complete sense or thought that is kept, that the every word, each and every word are kept in proper way. I have already told you that in a sentence it is must that there must be a subject and a predicate. You know, a subject and a predicate. And how will we, the construction of the sentence is made. Suppose that, you know, a sentence is made, sentence is two parts. Sentence has two parts. Subject plus predicate. Subject and subject is alone, while in predicate consists of many things. Suppose that verb plus object plus complement. COMPLIMENT, complement. You know, so you can say it has almost four parts: subject plus verb plus object plus complement. So a group of words that is kept in this way, a group of words that are kept in this way, in a sequence of subject, verb, object, complement, then we can say this is a sentence. And this sentence, now example, here I am writing example. I play cricket daily. DAILY, daily. You know, in this part, in this group of word, you understand what does a group of words say. What does a group of words say? You know, I is the subject, play is the verb, cricket is the object, daily is the other word or complement. So, in a group of words, now and this is kept in this sequence, as I have mentioned here, subject, verb, object, complement. A sentence is made of in this sequence. So, you know, the condition, this group of word follows the condition of the above part of the rule, above rule. So this is a sentence. So you can say a group of words that has a subject and a predicate are kept in a sequence of rule, in a sequence of the matter, then it is called a sentence. So I play cricket daily is a sentence here. Now, I am telling you. Now I am telling you about the kinds of the sentence. Sentence has been categorized in two ways. Sentence has been categorized in two ways. First way of the sentence first type of categorization of the sentence is based on meaning, meaning, based on meaning. So in first categorization of the sentence based on meaning. In this type of the sentence, it has four types: assertive, ASSERTIV, assertive or declarative sentence, DCLARATIV, declarative sentence. In this type of the sentence, assertive or declarative sentence, and this type of the sentence may be negative or positive both, and ends with always full stop. Ends with full stop. And the above sentence that I give the example, that is a assertive sentence. This is a assertive sentence because it ends with full stop. And this is the example. So if I write here, I write a letter daily and full stop. So you can say that this is a type of assertive sentence. Assertive sentence always give statement. It might be negative, it might be positive, both. So if I write here, I do not write a letter daily. This also ends with full stop and it is a negative. So you can say this is also assertive or declarative sentence. So this is a type of first categorization of the sentence, assertive and declarative. And in second types of the sentence is interrogative. Second types of the sentence is interrogative. Second type of the sentence is interrogative. INTEROGATIV, interrogative sentence. In interrogative sentence, this type of the sentence ask questions, and it might be two types because interrogative sentences are of two types. First type of the interrogative sentence, that is yes no type sentence. Yes no type sentence. This type of the sentence always start with auxiliary verb. Do you know what are the auxiliary verb? Is, am, are, was, were, do, does, did, have, has, had, and all the modal auxiliaries: will, would, could, may, might, shall, should. These are the auxiliary verb. And yes no type interrogative sentence always start with these auxiliary verb. Suppose that if we have to make the any interrogative sentence yes no type, do you like cooking? This is question one. Interrogative sentence, one thing I would like to tell you, always ends with a sign of interrogation. Means interrogation. Do you like cooking? Do is a auxiliary verb here. And you is the subject, and like is verb, main verb, cooking is object. So this is auxiliar auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb. Do, you is the subject. Like is main verb, and cooking is object. So you know, yes no type interrogative sentence start with auxiliary verb that I have mentioned earlier. Do, does, did, may, might, can, could, say, have, has, had, is, am, are, was, where. These are the auxiliary verb. And the second type of the interrogative sentence that is WH type. WH type. You know, in WH type, there are many interrogatory verbs that start with WH, such as why, who, whom, which, where, when. These are the interrogatory words that start WH, except how. You know, how is the interrogatory word that does not start with WH, but it is considered under the WH type interrogative sentence. And this type of interrogative sentence always start with these interrogative word. And first we write here question word. The question word means interrogatory word plus auxiliary verb plus auxiliary verb auxiliar auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb plus object plus other word question mark. Suppose that we have to write, if you have to write, why do you play cricket daily? Why, example, why do you play cricket daily? Play cricket daily. Question mark. In this is the interrogatory verb. This do is the auxiliary verb. You is the subject. Play is main verb. Cricket is object. Daily is other word. So in this sequence we have made the interrogative sentence, and the interrogative sentence are two types. So I hope that you have understood about the two types of the interrogative sentence that are based on meaning. The first, assertive or declarative sentence, and second, interrogative sentence. So I hope that you will revise these two type of interrogative sentence and the definition of the sentence. Next time I shall teach you the other type of the sentence based on meaning. That's all in this class. Thank you, class.